super cold out. Wanted to test my hoop skirts and see if I'll still be warm in them. And I feel pretty warm. Got my silk on. Now let's go check some horses. Also, I want Stone to be used to these skirts, so I gotta go show him what I look like and make him stand there and let me touch him with the skirt on without him flipping out. So let's go do it. With my big horses, I can walk up to them in a skirt, I can ride them with a skirt, I can harness them in a skirt, and they're fine. These new horses, I call them the little ones because they're considerably shorter, are not used to that kind of stuff. So he's dropping weight because he might have to run. So I did this earlier in the week with my 19th century hoop skirt on, and it took him a minute to get comfortable, but he was okay. See, so he's looking at me from both sides of his brain. So this skirt is much different. I have big hips instead of a big butt. And he's doing really good, volunteering to come to me. So I'm going to walk away from him. And the wind's kicking up, so it makes my skirt flutter. If I show him my legs, he's like, "What the heck is that? You don't have any legs. I'm not used to this." And my only goal is for him to be chill enough to let me come up and touch him. And see, he's walking up to me. I consider that really good. That is good. He's giving me two eyes. I'm going to take a step closer. And he says, "Nope, I don't think I like it." And so this is usually like a half an hour long process. See, now he's going to start moving faster. And it could take me up to a half an hour, 45 minutes to get him chill enough to let me touch him. And then that's going to be it. I'm going to touch his forehead, give that okay check that I showed in my other videos with him and I specific communication. And when he does that, then I'm going to turn around and walk out. That's it. That's all I wanted you to do. Let me walk up to you and touch you. That's the goal for this little spot. And oh my gosh, that wind is cold. All right, see you guys later. This actually only took a few minutes. Good boy. There we go. There we go. So yes, that actually only took a few minutes, and now he's pretty much done. And what's really great is if I come back out here in an hour, come back out every hour dressed like this, and go to touch him, he is going to do less running and more just, "Hey, I know you, you look really funny," but yeah, see, he's thinking about it. And so yeah, might be doing it wrong, but at least I'm getting somewhere. Ain't no Clinton Anderson or Claude Dallas. Sorry. So my legs are really warm, even though I am wearing a hoop skirt underneath it. So it keeps it pretty wide, and then of course I've got pajama bottoms on and really long socks. But my legs are warm, my face is super cold, and if I leave my hands out of my coat, then they will also get cold. But my legs are super warm, and so the old clothing, that's the stuff. I mean, it's slightly inconvenient for getting into small places because you're like, I mean, I turn sideways to get into the door, you know, but it is collapsible, and then it just bounces back, which the original ones that were made out of metal, did not do that. And so you ended up with your skirt being stuck in shapes and stuff. At least that's what I've heard. Unfortunately, I wasn't alive back then, or I don't recall a past life too clearly that I can say for definite that's how it was. But I have heard from wardrobe historians who are really into this, like I am, that have said those wire cages, actually even that really famous nurse from the Victorian era, which now I can't remember her name, but she also wrote in her journal that she wished women would take into account what they look like from behind when they bend over and their skirts flap up. I don't know. I'm just rambling because I like to hear my own voice. So yeah, there is my opinion on life, and it's super cold. I've done my horse work that I originally was told by my husband, don't sweat it if you don't want to go out there, but I couldn't help it. I had to go see Stone, had to do something with him, had to touch his head somehow, and so there it is, my useless information. All right, see you guys later. I wanted to add, just in case anyone's wondering why I carry a gun. It is, as you can see how there's a gap right there? Means the gun's on safety. Now, the reason I carry a gun is because my boss and my husband, I work for him, we all work together. We live out in the middle of nowhere. Lots of coyotes. If you saw my previous video, one of my previous ones, where there was a lion cub up in the cattle. Also, we woke up one morning and the dogs were freaking out at the bottom of the truck. And I look under there, and sure enough, there's a giant 40-pound porcupine. Now, porcupines are, I believe they're opportunivores, but they don't, like, hunt down like a pack of wolves would. But they will kill a dog. They will kill a person, in the sense that there was a guy camping outside, sleeping on the ground, got brushed by a porcupine in the right spot, got him in the neck, and he bled out. Because they're hollow needles, I believe. But they will also definitely kill a dog. It took us 3 shots to get him out from under the truck, because you can't just grab his leg and yank him out of there. And then it took another shot to finally kill him. And then an hour, at least an hour, of picking up quills so there wouldn't be foot punctures on dogs or people, and there wouldn't be tire punctures. And so I am required to carry a sidearm in case there is any kind of trouble. And that's just 2 small examples. There's also rattlesnakes. There's also animals that are caught up in fencing and there's no chance to save them. So it's best to not let them suffer. And every time I don't have my gun, I end up needing it. And so it has become the habit. The rule is better to have it and not need it. So we do that because it's a pain in the butt when you don't have one. Here comes a dog. Hi, Shadrach. Are you a dog? You're a dog in my life. Look at you. Being a dog. What's in your face? Alright, so this dog right here came walking up to me one day and had a porcupine quill in his mouth. So it happens. Do you mind? Do you mind? You're a dog. You're a dog. What do you want to do? Sit in my lap? You can't sit in my lap. Come on, dog out. Dog out. Shadrach. I'm not going to hold you. So that is why I carry a gun. And then I also have my handy dandy knife. I use that way more often. Let's see if we can get a shot of it. That was given to me by a pack stringer in the Klamath Mountains. And I use it way more often, cutting hay bales, rope, stuff like that. And so that is the reason for the gun, and why you will often see when I'm filming myself, you will see me wearing a gun, because it is a tool requirement when you live in the middle of nowhere. Hello, how do you do? Do you mind? Oh, that's pretty. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, great big crow. All right. Early. Hi, Early. Are you a dog? You're a dog. You're a dog. All right. Well, that is the end of my video. Thank you for watching.